What's up? Addition of Marquee Cooks coming here. We're doing pulled pork today. So I've got our little porky. Hello, little piggy. Some little piggies in here with some of my homemade beers. So we got a cup of beer in here. So that's not bad. A little parsley, dash cayenne salt. Heather's making me do a recipe today, so I'm not doing that well, so I'm freaking out. So we got everybody here. So in here we got a teaspoon of rosemary leaves. We got some thyme, a half teaspoon of that. Teaspoon of paprika. We're gonna do a little Cajun on Heather's request today. Heather wanted to do a kind of a Cajun style, so we've got half tablespoon of Cajun mix, and that's an ancient Chinese secret, so you know I get it. We got a tablespoon of brown sugar. How come you taste so good? All right, so we're gonna get some tablespoon of brown sugar in there. Tablespoon of sea salt. And a teaspoon of ground full pepper. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna rub this sucker down. We're gonna get all these flavors jacked up and going in there. And so we're gonna let this rest and marinate for a little while. So we're gonna start doing our time frame here. So we're gonna get this sucker all rubbed in here. Rub-a-dub-dub all in the tub. So we got our rosemary, our cayenne, everybody's all in the pool here. So we're gonna probably end up throwing this sucker in a vacuum seal bag. You don't have to do that, but let this marinade sit for, we'll probably start smoking the pork at about 1 o'clock. So in a couple of hours, we'll be back and better than ever. So this nice piece of beef or pork is gonna be sitting in here, doing its thing and marinating and taking all those flavors in. But we're gonna also take any of the juices we have left over, throw those in the pan when we cover it and smoke it with mesquite today, and it's gonna be just wonderful. We're gonna have some tater salad and of course Minnesota sweet corn. So hang on, we'll be back in a couple hours. Holy moly. Just give me a minute to consnow. The seasonings that Heather and I put together for this is really wonderful. The smell is good. It's got a good beer. Got some spices in it, that rosemary and that thyme.
Good thing we have on video even how much we used of everything.
It just smells so good. All right. Well, we've got our little charcoal going here, so I'm going to follow me out to the house. Dedication to our Ted Nugent shirt here. We're doing meat. All right. There you go. So we're going to let this kind of start here. We got a little bed of coals on the far side. I'm going to throw some mesquite in there in a little bit, and we're going to get this sucker going.
This is different from how we roasted the pork in the last video.
Everything's different. I don't think I'd ever do anything the same. Yeah, sorry about that. Recipes are really not my forte. It's just more like food. Well, 4 or 5 hours later, and we'll have some pulled pork. Brad Anderson will stop by, and maybe even Matt the neighbor. He'll be back from Wisconsin with, what was it, maple bacon old fashions. In here. All right, everybody, spreads out. Pulled pork came out really well. Wonderful smoky, a little spicy on the ends there. We got our sweet corn. We got our nice salted butter. And we got some tater salad. So we're gonna belly this up and then eat.